気合い売れる微妙遠足沖縄完了審査
And your chocolates, yeah.
許諾審査
All the buildings from the train pass me in a blur, and the trees are moving just as fast. Still I'm moving along with your chocolates, yeah. I substitute the telegram with the fax machine. What did you substitute me with? Yeah. Am I bringing you down when I'm bringing you candy? All I want is the best for you tonight. All I want is you to have a life as sweet as it can be, and to know everything will be alright. They overtook the doorman with the intercom. What did you overtake me with? Yeah. somehow vanished here. Still I'm holding my breath and your chocolates, yeah.
8日8
Am I bringing you down when I'm bringing you candy? All I want is the best for you tonight. All I want is you to have a life as sweet as it can be, and to know everything will be alright. And so I'm leaving your door and your chocolates, yeah. As I'm wandering on, do you wonder, boy? Am I bringing you down? 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 Angel on the trampoline, when will you get off? 'Cause the world is waiting on your wings. One more flip and you're off. You've had more time than anyone, and still that's not enough. Angel on the trampoline, get off. Angel on the diving board, when will you jump off? 'Cause the ladder's full with everyone waiting for you to drop. You can't dive off for anything, and nothing's not enough. Angel on the diving board, get off. You should take your time with everything. If you think you're great, you're not. 'Cause the world outside you disappears when you take those feathers off. You should take your time with everything. If you think you're great, you're not. 'Cause the world outside you disappears when you take those feathers off. Angel on the balance beam, where do you get off? 'Cause the world outside will repeat the moment that you drop. so poorly educated that I didn't get that chance. Tell me once before you cut me, and tell me again when I go. I'm that curable romantic that made you go. I was a boy in chains,
歌
with you tugging at the reins it seems. I was a boy in love, and love ain't easy. I was a falling pin, blown away by my high ideals. You choking up the wind, and winning's easy.
微信
I was a boy in chains, with you tugging at the reins it seems. I was a boy in love, and love ain't easy. I was a falling pin, blown away by my high ideals. You choking up the wind. When I saw you dancing, you were so sublime. Had all your moves down and worked it so fine. I'm not the kind of guy to wait and see, or miss out on a golden opportunity. Johnny, don't go there. It's best not to go there. Johnny, don't go there. It's best not to go there. When we started talking, you were so polite, a bit on the dry side, so I forced an invite. Don't get me started, I'll put out the fire. I dropped the ice pick when I saw you smile. Johnny, don't go there. It's best not to go there. Johnny, don't go there. It's best not to go there. Better be careful now, watch your step. That goes double for one. Fed on sugar and promises and everything nice. Let that be a warning sign. Here's a tide more you can hold at night. It ain't much to sleep with, but you keep your pride. And after the years to see it still intact, who would have thought you could read a road map? Better be careful now, watch your step. That goes double for one. Fed on sugar and promises and everything nice. Let that be a warning sign. Sugar and promises. 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 You've been a friend of mine, one I depend upon for good advice. Everyday people, and every day we find a struggle in our lives. If things were easy and life were breezy, who'd need your sympathy you'll always be the one I need when I need advice. Who puts everything back in place when the world's gone right? You're my machine.
Kenki.
Sure is a rocky road when you're the sorry thing that's fit to be tied. Life deals you a blow, and all you wanna do is sleep and say goodnight. Stare at the TV, sleep is uneasy. Don't want your sympathy, your doubting arms, or your tender words, but Vanishina, know you'll always be there for me when this tantrum dies. And you'll always be the one I need when I need advice. Who puts everything back in place when the world's gone right? You're my medicine. You're reading all the funnies, and when the funny papers are through, you ditch all our possessions of cereal bowls and spoons, and crawl back to your pillow to snooze. Stick to me like honey, stick it to a spoon. 'Cause you know I like my honey, a tablespoon won't do. I need more and more honey, that's you. Sunday morning I can hear those church bells ring, waking up the whole neighborhood for good. It's Sunday morning, but we ain't marching off to end this Sunday school, even though we're told all God's children do. A simple fare, it's true. And when the cupboard's empty, sometimes I wanna talk too. We dine on bread and chili, don't you? And when the days are sunny, or when the days are blue, we have our Sunday mornings to look forward to. Every Sunday morning spent with you. On Sunday morning you can hear those church bells ring, waking up the whole neighborhood for good. It's Sunday morning, but we ain't marching off to end this Sunday school, even though we're told all God's children do. Sunday morning, we ain't marching off to any Sunday school, even though we told all God's children do. Tell the little children not to make their minds up. The tracks are covered and the bridges are burned. This train is moving and there's just no turning back. 9 months later I'm a gal in trouble. 9 months later is 9 months later. Gone. Go to bed hungry and watch out where you stare. I was born in the wagon of a traveling show. Mama used to say that's just the way things go. 9 months later I'm a gal in trouble. 9 months later is 9 months later. Well, you fit yourself so well in a little tiny jar, and you wonder if you'll ever get out. 'Cause a mister suits you well when he's the master of your house, and you're wishing that you'll never get out. You resist what they talk about, their conventions are so played out. Welcome to your sad gay life. Well, the girl across the street, she's got everything you need, and you wonder if you're making it out. 'Cause she's so soft and demure, it's as if she owns the world, and And you wish one day that she would own yours. You resist what they talk about. Their conventions, they are so played out. Welcome to your sad gay life. Will you throw your hearts away? If you could, for heaven's sakes. But it's something that just won't wash off. What you get for in return is some trouble, but you learn that's just trouble. This is your love. You resist what they talk about. Their conventions, they are so played out. Welcome to your sad gay life. Welcome to your sad gay life. Their conventions, they are so played out. Welcome to your sad gay life. You resist what they talk about. Their conventions, they are so played out. Welcome to your sad gay life. Welcome to your sad gay life. Welcome to your sad gay life. Welcome to your brand new life.
Baka bakaしい
All pumped up and weightless and you're gone. Like some perfect cloud I'm stepping on. Gone 1 minute, then the next you're there.
兆候
All your words are water and then air. You had left the party when you came,
60
and you lingered on for minutes, then you ran.
情報
I like love like apricots and you like kerosene. Or maybe I'll just swallow anything. The joke has parked its truck outside your door. I'm inside and I'm rolling in rivers, and the wheels are spinning wildly on your lawn. Steam 1 minute flash and they're gone. You had left the party when you came, and you lingered on for minutes, then you ran. I like love like apricots and you like
あくび飛ぶ
You made a mess of my life, 'cause I wasn't thinking clearly when I saw you falling out of the sky. And all the things I thought I ever wanted were just vain and hollow. And to date I'm cleaning up the mess you made of my life. Clover, you really messed up my life. Why'd you see me coming through the thousand others passing me by? All the things I thought I ever wanted were just vain and hollow. And to date I'm cleaning up the mess you made of my life. You were there for everything, even though I wished you weren't. And I let you slip away. Another case in point. I had everything I needed in my own backyard until today. Now I have none. I'd build quarters in the fountain, with the hopes that one of them will work and you will change your mind and then you'll return. And you can find it in your heart to erase these stupid wishes that I wanted then. I'll wish for you the rest of my life. You were there for everything, even though I wished you weren't. And I let you slip away. Another case in point. I had everything I needed in my own backyard until today. Now I have none. Straddled on his lap in your bathing suit. He was there, where were you? He was hot and you were cool and so removed. In the photograph, not the one which caught your lap, or the one of you in your birthday suit, but the one where you sat so removed on Handsome's lap. Yeah, that was you. They're like Venus floating by, lightly tethered on a string. Mama thought you the perfect bride to play out those scenes from a marriage. But Handsome did then as Handsome does, and you knew from the start just who Handsome was. He said you were nobody's fool, but you play by all his rules. And they're like Venus floating by, lightly tethered on a string. Mama thought you the perfect bride to play out those scenes from a marriage. In the photograph, on the one where you sat, his Oxford shirt over your bathing suit. He knew every string to pull, and one by one pull until there wasn't anything you wouldn't do. circumstances conspire, and you grew very tired long before your time.
人混み処方光線言語昭和漁業
Hello, Mr. Storytime. Nice to see your form again. Tell me you won't run away. Tell me I won't have to beg. Hello, Mr. Storytime. All your glory in my face, with a story I can read,
推測
and a story that I need. Number me among your minions, and I'll be civilized. If you need a volunteer, you know I'm here to indulge your appetite. We could both come out at your cotillion and be vilified, then tear off our tuxedos in the grass and feel so countrified.
鹿児島県有益利息勝手従順
Come on, Mr. Storytime. Been so long I don't know when that I've had a storyline, and my love life's running thin. And I said, come on, Mr. Storytime. Tell me where, tell me when. Tell me to go pack my bags. Tell me I won't need a thing.
盗作盗作損なう
Number me among
損なう
your minions, and I'll be civilized. If you need a volunteer, you know I'm here to indulge your appetite.
信頼
We could both come out at your cotillion and be vilified, then tear off our tuxedos in the grass and feel so countrified. If I startle you when I pull the trigger, then I must apologize.
開始
Would it be such a heinous or a criminal thing to leave me satisfied? If I startle you when I pull the trigger, then I must apologize. Would it be
バカらしい。
一人暮らし。期限。異なる。了解。脱線。閉じる。募集。
集中する。
遺跡。費用。掲げる。倒れる。
論。
爆弾、投資、閉まる、時期、誤り、滞る、出席、取る、兵隊、沿岸、成績、事務所、増える、寄付、独走、
患う、
寿命、患う、腐敗、腐食、
償う、
新人、
Sarah, dear. I came along when he broke your heart. That's when you needed someone to help forget about him. I gave you love with a brand new start. That's what you need
償う
the most to set your broken heart free. I know you cried and you felt blue, but when I could, I gave strength to you.
極端
I'm waiting for the day when you can love again. I kissed your lips when your face looked sad. It made me think about him and that you still loved him so. Baby, don't you know? But pretty soon I made you feel glad that you belong to me, and love began to show. He hurt you then, but that's all gone. I guess I'm saying you're the only one.
償う
I'm waiting for the day when you can love again. He hurt you then, but that's all done. I guess I'm saying you're the only one. I'm waiting for the day when you can love again. You didn't think that I could sit around and let him work. You didn't think that I could sit around and watch him take you. You didn't think that I could sit around and watch him go. You didn't think that I could sit back and let you go. You didn't think.
直径
Right. I hereby declare to the Pokemon of the world, I will be the greatest Pokemon trainer, the greatest master of all time. That's right. Hereby declare to the Pokemon of the world, I will be the greatest trainer, the greatest Pokemon master of all time. That's I hereby declare to the Pokemon of the world, I will be the greatest Pokemon trainer, the greatest Pokemon master That's right. I hereby declare to the Pokemon
ピカチュウピカチュウピカチュウピカチュウピカチュウ
I will be Pokemon trainer. The greatest Pokemon master of all time.
I can hear. What that stand? What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
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 And. What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
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 Bees. Bees. Now freeze. What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
In black.
Bees. Bees. Hypnotizer, neuralizer, hypnotizer, neuralizer, hypnotizer, neuralizer. Vivid memories turn to fantasies. What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Men in black.
Men in black, men in black. Men in black, men in black. Men in black, men in black.
著しい
What that stand for? 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 Bees. Bees.
聴力
Some. Hey now. Some.
放射 静粛
Hey now.
?静粛
Hey now.
Koi.
Some. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
用。
Okay, no one even realizes this song.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't grow. You'll never know if you don't grow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your thing on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars bring your emotion.
詳しい。
It's a cool feeling. It's always colder. We're coming up now. It's really get colder. Running in the night, yeah, we do. Playing by the bar when the sunlight filters. Nice and sweet, get pretty thin. The water's warm, so you might as well.
発揮
The world's on fire. How about yours?
頼る。表出狙い。
非常非常
財産異常勢い太平
連続
折れる
I'm going to show footage from the whole game now,
It has a lot of surprises and secret twists, so you'll want to play it for yourself if you want to experience the ending. However, if you play it for a little while and give up, don't worry, that's an alternate ending. And if you decide to just spoil it all for yourself on YouTube, don't worry, that's also an alternate ending. I want everyone to rip off Undertale. I want there to be way more games like this. I want it to be massively influential over the years, and given how many aspiring developers would probably like to receive 10,000 overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews in under 2 months, there's a chance that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, a ripoff can be good, and a ripoff can be bad. Anyone would agree that a bad ripoff doesn't add any new ideas or creative twists, while a good ripoff does. Now that's true, but I think it's more true to say that a bad imitator understands the superficial details of something, while a good imitator understands the subtleties and hidden structure of something. This game is very enjoyable, but let's not copy the enjoyable stuff that's in it, let's copy the reasons it's enjoyable. So if you want to make a game like Undertale, I have a list of things that I recommend you do. Now I'm going to start off with some easy ones. Number 1, make an RPG about something other than fighting. Forget the ability to choose not to fight, make more games where violence isn't even involved. Can you have high-stakes adventure and exploration without any punching or stabbing? Probably. Isn't the freedom to do whatever you can come up with kind of the whole point of RPGs? Number 2, come up with new ways to abstract stuff. The genius of the combat system, other than how much variety you can get out of it, is how much detail and personality it can communicate to the player, without spending millions of dollars on advanced animation. In Undertale, you learn about a character just as much from their attacks as you do from their dialogue. This is great for business, because these bullet hell challenges are a lot simpler and less time-consuming to design and program than almost anything else. In most top-down shooters, you're either a tank shooting at military stuff, or a spaceship shooting at space stuff, because those are the only scenarios where this gameplay makes physical sense. But whenever a shmup has the boldness to tell you that something else is happening, and what you're seeing is just an abstract representation, your imagination can fill in the rest. The audience's imagination can do a lot of the work for you if you prompt it correctly. Undertale takes advantage of that by using top-down shooters. Your game could take advantage of it by using something else. Number 3.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, Connor has a simple would you rather.
All right.
Would you rather be forced to eat at Taco Bell for every meal for the next 5 years or never eat there again?
Well, I think we know what Dan's answer is here.
I'm kidding. I mean,
I do that voluntarily, pretty much.
Doing that.
Yeah,
right
pretty
now.
much.
You're 4 years in.
Yeah, but why stop at 5 years?
Every meal.
Every meal?
Yes.
How many meals are we
Fucking
talking?
way.
3 squares a day?
Well, no,
many do you need?
No, fourth meal's in there too. So,
Unless you live in San Francisco and they close at 10 o'clock. Yeah, what the
well,
fuck?
that's everything in
sucked.
San Francisco. That's not just
so
Taco Bell.
dumb.
That's everything. Like late night food does not exist
The
here.
city that always sleeps.
Yep.
A city sleeps.
They advertise fourth meal in their commercials, but then they close at 10 o'clock here in San Francisco.
When do they open? Maybe you can just move your schedule forward a little bit.
I think
Early enough for their breakfast, but their breakfast
they have to
sucks.
close early to clean all the human feces out of off the sidewalks in front of the store and inside.
That's true.
A lot of the time too.
It's just basic sanitation.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
It's only Taco Bell. I couldn't get a KFC.
You can't ever eat in.
Oh, but
No
what if it's one of
Kentucky
those
Huts.
combos?
Yeah,
No,
Kentucky Hut.
I don't think that counts.
I think you have to only eat the Taco Bell
just
menu.
said Taco Bell.
I don't. 5 years?
Yeah,
5 years.
You would die.
Can you
But
beat me?
but
You wouldn't make it,
but
so
you get access to all their fun new items, right? Whenever they come out with a new like quesarito or a grilled stuffed nacho or something.
that'll help.
So I mean, you get the variety at
You would
least.
die.
Yeah, because the ingredients change an awful lot.
But they're
from
in fun shapes
food
and
items
stuff
to food
sometimes.
items.
You would
Fun
not.
shapes.
And volcano sauce. They don't always have that.
You would not make it.
I think you're right.
Yeah, you can get basic nutrition.
I'm with you.
Chicken, that's
That's not
protein.
chicken.
You got carbs in your little wraps and your taco shells, right?
Lettuce. By the end of it, you would just be this.
I get no lettuce usually.
This quivering, fucking hairless, gelatinous mass of a human.
I've made it 31 years and I'm still alive.
but not eating it every day.
Every day.
Not far off.
Every meal, dude.
Every meal.
Like when I was a kid, I probably had Taco Bell 5 to 10
All
times a
right.
week.
So Dan, so what would be your meal? Start me off with year one.
Oh, just the usual, the go-to?
Yeah.
I always
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast.
I get a chicken quesadilla every single time I go to Taco Bell. Occasionally a steak quesadilla, but always a quesadilla. That's the one mainstay all the time.
Breakfast. You're done. Chicken quesadilla?
No, you don't just get one menu item.
Okay, what are you doing?
I get a chicken quesadilla. I would get a Mexamelt with none of the crazy sauce stuff. A cheesy roll-up and a triple layer nacho.
All right, breakfast is done.
Okay.
Lunch.
3 hours later, what are you eating?
I would probably mix it up with the steak quesadilla, and I would get a cheesy gordita crunch.
Nothing to drink?
Baja Blast.
For breakfast.
I have soda the second I wake up every day anyway. I would get a cheesy gordita crunch. Especially now that I know the sauce is something I can eat and it's not some crazy mayonnaise thing or sour cream. So I'd get cheesy gordita crunch. Always cheesy roll up. Pretty much get that every single time. And then
the cheesy roll up is just cheese rolled up in a tortilla, right?
that is correct.
More or less.
That is correct.
We're still on lunch. All right.
I never ordered one of those because it just seemed like a ripoff. All right, go on.
No, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I've tried
Hey,
making
I
them
like
at home.
cheese.
I've made them at home. I bought little tortillas and done it. It's not the same. And you don't
Well,
have
no,
fire.
definitely not.
A lot of people don't have fire sauce at the ready. I always do. Let's see. Lunch.
Are you saving the churro?
Churro?
Yeah, for dessert or something?
I've never gotten one of those. What? I don't get anything to talk about that doesn't have like 9,000 pounds of cheese on it.
Okay.
I mean, you dip the churro in the nacho sauce.
No,
It's pretty good.
don't send him.
I don't even really know what a churro is.
What do you
Like,
think a churro
A
is?
churro is a.
Is that a cinnamon-y
No,
thing?
no,
Yeah, it's a cinnamon
no.
thing.
It's a giant cheese thing that they make to look like a cinnamon.
Well, I also super love cinnamon desserts, so I would
Yeah.
probably love that.
Yeah,
But I want to
churro.
save all the space in my stomach for just like pure
That's why
cheese.
you get the cinnamon twists because they're kind of puffy.
Those are all right. Yeah, I used to
Also,
get
they
those.
just came out with I think it's a limited time holiday item, but it's an offshoot of Cheetos called Sweetos that are like Cheetos without the cheese dust on them, and instead it's like cinnamon dust, and they taste kind of like cinnamon twists, but a little sweeter. So halfway through the bag, I thought I was going to be sick, but other than that, they were okay.
You finished the bag?
No.
Him talking about that reminds me. Breakfast, I would throw on the Captain Crunch Delights because
Of
those are
course.
kind of
Oh,
a
those things
breakfasty. They're kind of a breakfasty, donut-y thing.
Okay.
They're not gross. They're amazing. Captain
All right,
Crunch is
all right.
incredible.
So dinner.
They're delicious.
Dinner. Okay, I would go chicken quesadilla. Go back to that, and you got to alternate a little bit.
Variety in your diet.
And then, oh man, this is a lot in one day. I would definitely go with whatever novelty thing they have, whether it's a grilled stuffed nacho or a quesarito.
You understand that's not a novelty by the end of that first week, right? Like that's just
Right.
And then you
But you gotta mix it
realize
up.
you have 1,500 days of that to go.
That's fine. That's fine.
Did it say specifically it had to be 3 meals a day?
No, it just said every meal.
Okay, I mean that's
So,
like
you can eat one meal a day. if you
ration
want.
that out.
right. That's
yeah.
I was probably not too far off from that when I was in my 1 meal a day, occasionally eat a lunch,
Right.
sort of situation where it's like I'm gonna like stop at a drive-through on my way home. I could rotate drive-throughs, which was nice, but like Taco Bell is enough of a variety menu that like I could probably do that
For 5
yeah.
years?
Yeah.
I lived behind a Taco Bell.
It is the
actually,
chili
and it was
cheese-
just a half a block away, and I ate there every day.
I lived
put
alone
on
for a
lot of
long
weight.
time. I don't know how to make food. Like at some point, it's like, well, it's pizza, Burger King, McDonald's, or Taco Bell.
Or get a
But that's
Mexican pizza at Taco Bell.
But like I imagine, like
fuck Mexican pizza.
I imagine
it's so good.
Like year 4, right?
Like Dan is sitting outside in a truck in Kansas during Thanksgiving dinner, unrolling the bag of Taco Bell and weeping as he's like lifting a gordita. Like people
bring it to dinner.
Hey, my entire family had Taco Bell on Thanksgiving last week.
Well, then I'm done here.
Two separate trips.
Next
Me and my mom
email.
went separately as my dad
On
went.
Thanksgiving Day?
Well, technically it was Thanksgiving. We went out to the bar the night before, and after the bar, we all went to Taco Bell separately because we all wanted Taco Bell.
But that was like
You're right.
3 in the morning.
You're right. I give up. You could do this. You could absolutely.
My
fucking
mom
do
managed
this.
one for a while when I was a
Man.
kid. Yeah, I got a lot of free
And
cheesy
she
roll-ups.
still goes there?
Yeah, it's Taco Bell. It's great
No,
food.
like isn't it one of those things where like, man, I
was
worked
like
at Taco Bell. I'm never.
That was
Never
like
good.
knowing people that worked at Taco Bell and they were doing stuff like I think I've said before, like just going to the bin of lettuce and putting
Don't
their
I
face
wanna
in
hear
it,
that. Oh,
biting as much lettuce as possible, and then chewing it and having it all.
Shut up!
Yeah.
What the fuck
When
are
I
you
worked
doing?
at McDonald's,
He wasn't. His friends were doing it.
Holy cow!
I never worked at a Taco
that
Bell.
never
I'm not
happened.
crazy.
That's a fake story.
No, that's real.
That's not real story.
That's a real
That's
thing.
a funny joke, Jeff. Love your joke. You're hilarious on this podcast.
It didn't happen, Vinny.
They had to shut down a pizza place in my town for a while because someone masturbated there, and they got caught by a customer.
I think you can do that. Is it by the food?
It was in the back.
It's all by the food.
That's fine.
Who hasn't done that?
Face lettuce thing.
I worked with a guy named Ofer at McDonald's, and he would proudly announce when he had just masturbated in the bathroom, and then to freak everyone out, he would go and rub his hands all over all the fries.
Vinny,
Like, I don't even care if you masturbated. Don't rub your hands all over all the fries.
Right, it's bad then, but it's also worse if you just did wiener stuff.
I mean, I understand.
One would hope that he washed his hands. The sign says right there, employees must wash their hands when.
Ofer
going
was
to
a
the
model
bathroom.
employee, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Ofer?
Ofer was his name.
That's
Like
fantastic.
Gopher.
Like
One of
Ofer?
his eyes was completely olive colored. It didn't even have any white. I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
It was just an olive.
Ofer was a character.
I mean, it'll make you go blind.
You can't chew the lettuce. And then
so
put it
eating
back.
that much Taco Bell. So my answer is no.
I think
my
you-
answer is also
I
no.
think you could do that, but I don't know that I would.
Because
I would
the
relish
cost
it.
is just never have Taco Bell again. That's what that's the alternative.
And to
right?
me, that's not that great of a cost.
Just go to
I'll live.
Chipotle.
Fuck that.
Chipotle's too
Those
fancy.
are not even the same things.
I can
There's
live
been a
with
big
that.
E. coli problem at Chipotle lately.
Hang on. Chipotle is very, very good. It's
Their
just a
rice
bit-
is garbage.
It's too upscale, but it's good. Chipotle is a little ritzy, but it's good.
Oh, damn it. This is why I stopped following you on Twitter.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's an interesting idea.
Ritzy?
Yeah, it's like
Ritzy.
it's Taco Bell, but I go there. I eat there when I am feeling
Dan is
fancy.
doing like a Richard Nixon thing with his hands right now.
Well, how about Del Taco?
I've only had it once on the way to E3 when I was driving with Jeff and Danny, and it was very good.
I mean, if you want shitty tacos, you can go to Jack in the Box.
Don't say it. Those
yeah.
are not tacos.
But the thing is,
Hell yeah, man.
I just don't get
go
it.
to Jack in the Box.
Because people always say shitty and stuff when they're talking about any kind of fast food, and like I just don't know. Yes, health wise, it's shitty. It's just sodium and it's fat and it's awful for you. But I think they are like I think I've said this a million times. Any menu item at Taco Bell tastes better than any menu item at any place in the Mission.
Oh, fucking.
I mean that. I love burritos in the Mission. I love them.
All right, I'm
they're great.
I'm going to take you to La Taqueria, and if you don't love that more than your Taco Bell filth,
I won't. I bet I'll love it.
I am putting you in the fucking dirt.
I bet
You are done.
I bet I will love it. Not as much as Taco Bell.
But Dan's totally right, because in a lab
Thank you.
are 50 guys in guys coats
yeah, he's only right because he's being manipulated by science.
Totally.
Happily.
who are like, add more sugar,
Yeah.
add more fat, and then
Yeah.
feeding
To
it
the
to a person
refried
being
beans?
like,
Oh, yeah, trust me.
are you stuffed? No. Could you eat more?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're
Trying
close.
it.
We're close.
Yeah.
You've eaten 7 tacos already. Are you full? It's weird. I don't feel full. I could eat more tacos.
I don't feel.
Okay.
I don't feel anything.
My abdomen is
face.
hard.
I can't feel my face.
I-
What is
like,
happening?
I was at a point, and I could fucking flip this switch any day, man. You want to fucking go? Go. I could go spend $16 at a Taco Bell and eat it all.
That's a
right
lot.
fucking now.
That's a lot of Taco Bell.
But
That's
it's
way too much.
But it's like engineered. It's directly engineered
Yes.
to zap into your brain and be like, you would eat more of this.
Yeah, they have access to science and
yeah.
research that little mom and pop places don't have. Therefore,
Totally.
Taco Bell tastes better.
You do know-
objectively.
Yeah.
But you do know that science can be used for evil gains, right? Like science can be terrible.
It can also be delicious.
Taco Bell also though,
Evil is often delicious.
But like Taco Bell will, I think if you mash it, if you did a blind taste test with Taco Bell. And mash the food into
Why
a
would you do
mash.
that? Why would you do that?
Because the texture of Taco Bell, like you get a stale taco, you get meat that's not